Alrighty, good morning everyone. Today we're going to do a little bit more adder hunting. I think is probably the norm for me so far. It's very early in the morning. We're sort of about 7:30 in the morning-ish. But it rained last night, so I'm really hopeful that we're going to get some more stuff out today. Just some like really nice early stuff that's come out to drink the water that's laying down on the ground. We're not at the usual spot this morning. We're at the other spot that I think I've shown. I can't remember if I did in the last video or if it'll be in an upcoming video or whatnot. But yeah, we're going over to that spot because the other spot doesn't open until 9 o'clock. It is currently 7 AM, which is very early for adders, but we like to get out, we like to see what we can find. We've got a new camera today, so hopefully we can get you some better shots of the snakes and hopefully some other cool animals. We're going to try our hand at some bird photography as well, because this is what this camera is made for, and I've got a much better zoom lens for you, so we can fully go in now. But yeah, gonna get to it, see what we can find. Alrighty, we are off to an absolutely great start. I've got a female down there. It's in the same spot I spotted one last time I was here, but I believe that this is a different female. Either that or she is shed. Where has she gone on the camera? I'm not even looking at it. There we go, there she is. I'm pretty sure it's a different one, but not 100% sure. But I'm going to see if I can get closer, because at the moment we are quite the way away, so hopefully we can get in and get a closer look at her. There you go. I've got so much more zoom capability with this lens. Oh, there she goes. Now I've got to try and keep my distance a little bit more, because I'm able to film them a bit longer. Whereas before the clips are usually cut a little bit short, because as soon as you get close to them they're gone. But hopefully with this lens I should be able to get a lot more footage of them from a lot further away before I have to go in. So yeah, let's keep going. That's a really great start. Alrighty, our further endeavour has not been too successful. I'm having trouble getting this camera to focus on what I want it to focus, but you can see it just down there. She's come back out, but I've not seen anything else, and it's just sort of past 9 AM. So unless she's going to give me a better look at her, I'm going to move off to the other spot because I haven't found anything else here. But ooh, this is so difficult with the longer zoom lens. Where is she? Where is she? No, there she is. But yeah, I'll see you in a bit with the next one, I guess, in probably the different spot. I take it back, she let me get fairly close to her. Just, yeah, female again. See how close she'll let me get. Right, that's as close as the camera can focus, but look at it. Yeah, there you go. How gorgeous. Just underneath the tin we got a slow worm. Come on, line up, line up, line up. There we go. Yeah, we got a nice big chunky slow worm just underneath that tin over there. Whoop. Right next to this adder shed. This is the adder shed that I found. Can't focus, why aren't you focusing? There you go. You can see the zigzag that's from the female as he sort of slithers off there. But alrighty, just under this tin we've got a slow worm that I've not seen before. Quite a small one and quite a pretty one. Oh, these. Oh, come on. Oh, and he goes back under. I'm just going to leave him alone. But luckily so far, it doesn't look like they've stripped down this site too much. So hopefully I can see some of the ones I'm used to seeing, and hopefully a few new ones as well, because I think after the last video this is probably about a week and a half after that. Actually, maybe not even that long, but it's been a little bit since I've been out here. So hopefully it's got some new females moving that we can find. But yeah, let's see. Seems to be day of the slow worms today. We've got another slow worm down here. Let's... Got another slow worm. No adders at this spot yet, but got a slow worm, so let's keep going, I guess. Hopefully find some adders. Not got very much hope though, but we'll see. Alright, we do have a adder. It's one we've seen many times though. This is the greenish grey male, and I think he's got fairly close used to me. Oh, never mind. What if he slithers? It's not another adder, but I've got another adder skin in a place that I've not actually seen an adder basking. But that is a fresh skin, because I did walk down here just the other day. Well, I say it's fresh, it could be still a couple of days old, but it's quite a good sign, because that's not a skin not a snake area I've seen a snake in a while. I'm going to get it out and then I'll show you. Just got it out, and I believe it is a female. I've not seen a female in this bush at all before, whether or not it was in that area, but unfortunately it's not full shed. I can't see the rest of the shed though, so I assume, because this is the back half, that the front half's already off and somewhere deep in these bushes here somewhere. But gonna keep looking, see if we can find anything. Oh blimey, everything must be out now. I've just found another adder skin just down in here. Oh, this one looks like a full one, so I'm not gonna pull it, but you can see it just down in there. I'm gonna get that out again. This is a bush that I've not seen one at all, which is quite bizarre that I'm finding adder skins, not adders, in places that I haven't seen adders before. I would assume that means because all the males are on the hunt out for females now, but we will find out. Right, this is a male skin. You can see it's a lot lighter than the last two I found, but it makes me want to check this bush a little bit more, because I've definitely not seen like the closest male I've seen is like way over there. Well, I've seen one just the other side of there, but it was a lot bigger than this. But it's got such low reticulation on the zigzags on the back, which would make me think that this is probably quite a pretty individual male, if I can find it. That's a big if, but I'm going to keep going. All of these sheds are at least a day old, so if the males are on a move, they're probably not going to be in the exact same spot I found them, but oh, there's a common lizard right down there. Alright, there you go. Holy moly. I am like right back here. I'm going to see if I can get some photos of this guy if he's going to sit still like that for me. Finally, we got a new adder. It's a female. It's an ugly female, but it's a female nonetheless. But yeah, that is a new one for the day, and actually I think a new one for the year. I'm not sure if this is one I've seen before. Oh god, it's so hard to keep focus on this. But there you go. I'm going to see if I can snap some photos of her. But another adder of the day. Alrighty, good morning folks. We are out for a day I don't even know what it is, because it's been literally like 2 months since I've last been out. I thought I'd give this spot a little bit of time to regrow because of all the stripping back, and by the look of it, a lot of it's regrown, so we should have some good hope of seeing some new individuals, not the same old individuals, especially as it's a lot later in the season, so I expect to see a lot more females. And if we're lucky, we might see a baby or two. But we're going to keep going for the adders. There are obviously grass snakes, smooth snakes here, but the pond of this year so far has just been completely overgrown and dried up, so I think it's going to be low chance of seeing any grass snakes. But this is the bit that was stripped the other day. Seems to have grown back quite nicely, but we've got some tins in there, so I'm going to go check them out. Ready, tin number 1. This seems to be in a shitty spot. We'll give it a shot. Nothing under tin number 1. Tin number 2 seems to be in a better spot, so we'll give it a flip. And there's nothing under there. Okay, That's a little bit surprising, I was expecting to see. We got one more tin here, we'll go check that one. Tin number 3, it looks alright, but I don't have much hope for it because we're right next to the path, but we'll give it a flip. Oh, we got a tail of a slow worm. I don't know if you're going to be able to see that on camera, but he's like right there. I'm not going to try grab him because I'm just going to make him drop his tail. So we're just going to leave him for now. We'll see plenty of those later on today. It's been a little bit of a slower start than I would have liked, but a lot of this is a lot more overgrown than it was last time, which is good. It's really good, that's what we like to see. So I'm still getting used to sort of the topography. It makes a lot of this quite hard to walk. But I don't usually need boots for this spot, so I thought I won't put on any today. But I kind of regret that and getting stabbed in the ankle by all the gauze. But I'm going to keep going. I've not done too much area so far because I'm taking my time with it a little bit. But we'll see what we find. Alrighty, next tin. This is very hidden away, so I don't have much hope for this one. And nada. Nope, nada. Alright. Gonna keep on moving. Okay, tin number 5. Not sure I'm... I think the chance of anything under here are like 0, but... yeah, ants, so no. But, oh my god, everything's so overgrown. This is good for the adders, hopefully. Although there is a lot more fauna than I would not generally associate with adders. So it's a little bit like, I don't know if this regrowth is going to be necessarily helping because the ground is very dry. But all of the moss I'm seeing is incredibly dried up and probably not actually alive. So some of this stuff's alright where it's been sat in the shade, but so far it's hit or miss. This bit's still a little bit open, which is good, but we'll find out. I'm actually quite liking the look of this mat. However, I did just spook something off behind that. I have no idea what it is. It could have been an adder. If it was an adder, it was quite a big adder. But let's have a look. Anything under here? Oh, why do I keep dropping this one? Nope, nothing under here. That's unfortunate. There might have been something on top of it, but I didn't see anything on top of it. I just heard something shuffle through the bushes. So hopefully, if it is an adder, it'll come back out, but we're going to continue. I think the next tin's over there somewhere. Right, next tin. Again, it's incredibly overgrown, so I don't have much. No, a lot of ants under there, so there's going to be no snakes. Lovely. It's not a reptile so far today. On a supposed to be quite a good reptile day. We're up to 1 slow worm. Woohoo! Let's not give up though. We'll keep going. Right, it's sort of not given up filming flips until this one. Like, it's been a very slow day. We got 1, 2 nice sized slow worms in. Ow! 2 nice sized slow worms in here. You can see one disappearing off in there. There's one down there. I'm not going to bother these guys too much because again they're slow worms. I'm sure again we'll see more. But we're at the opposite end where I expect to start seeing some grass snakes. Maybe depends how dried up that pond over there is. But we're going to go see. If it's dried up, I might just leave this area because I never see adders down here. And if there's no water, then there's going to be no grass snake. Right, this is a new mat. This is new to me. Never seen. Ooh, spider's web. See this before, but it looks like it's in good sun. Of course. Nada. I'm going to keep going. There's another tin over there, which is usually my best tin. That's where I usually find some grass snakes. We have a chance of maybe smooth snakes under there, but we'll find out. If I were to hazard a guess, I'd say there's not even a slow one under here, but we'll give it a shot. Yep, ants. No slow one. Darn. And the pond is completely dried up, so we're not going to see any grass snakes. So I'm going to move back up this way for some adders, but it's not looking good so far. Very much not looking good. Right, we're at my slow worm spot. This spot has quite a few tins that always produce slow worms. So I'm going to eat my words now, aren't we? So tin number 1, no, but it looks like a lot of these have been moved because they were further in the bushes. Yeah, they've been moved. One of them was down there, one of them was there, so this has been moved to here now. I don't know how recently these have been moved, god damn it. The only one that looks like it hasn't been moved is this one, which actually still looks decent because there's still a fair bit of sun on it. Oh, hell yeah. Sorry, I cut that video quite short because she was getting away, but holy moly, look at her. That is a gorgeous, gorgeous female. Like, I'm literally shaking. You cannot ask for a prettier female. And she is most definitely gravid as well. She's quite thick, so I'm not going to mess with her too much. I'm taking some photos, but I'm trying to just keep the stress factor as little as possible. Try not to pick her up too often. That's a great find. I really wasn't expecting to see anything on any adders under that tin. Slow worms, yeah. Which you can probably guess, I completely ignored that quite a big slow worm. But holy crap. Look at her. Look at the colours on her. A little technique we like to do when we're trying to calm down adders to get a decent photo of them is we'll put some sort of cloth over the top of them. I didn't bring one with me because I forgot, so I've just taken my jumper off and pop it on top of her. You want to be very careful if you do this. I please do not pick up adders. I know what I'm doing. I've been doing this for years. I keep venomous reptiles. They're a lot more dangerous than this. I know how to handle them. So if you're not 1000% confident in holding them, please do not try, because you will get yourself hurt. But yeah, we pop a thing over the top of them, and she's not going to do it now, but she was doing it a minute ago. But she's literally just, there we go. She's crawling into the jumper and just popping her head out of it slightly. I got some good photos of it, which I'll put somewhere in this sequence, but yeah, it's quite adorable. Okay, right, we're gonna let this girl go back underneath her tin. Off she slithers. I mean, I'm a bit annoyed that we didn't find as many so far today, but that's a good way to turn it around, and that slow one is still there, so I'm going to grab him because he is a nice and chunky one. He's a little sausage. Oh my god, he's missing his entire tail. He's just a little sausage. Oh god, sorry, look, come here. I won't mess with him too much. He's obviously not happy. We'll pop him back under. Whoop. As off she slithers. I would call that pretty successful. I'm quite happy with that. Like, not the quantity I wanted to see, but the quality of the one that we did see. Very, very happy with. Sorry, just had to pause the video. This is just walking over here. Holy shit. That is a massive female. What the fuck? That is so pretty. A gorgeous and pretty female, wow. What the fuck? Mentioned it with the last one, but she's doing the same. She's just keeping her head out of the thing so she could keep an eye out what's going on, whilst also getting comfy under there. Off she goes. I didn't hit the bloody record button. I'm going to show you literally the first one I flipped underneath that tin, and then I was coming sort of back over here to show you where they'd moved the tins from again, and she was literally just slithering out across this path down there. Now, I have found adders in this spot before, usually when they're crossing the path up there. Just, it was a lovely, lovely male. I've never seen any females at this spot. I'm going to keep my eye out a little bit. They might be hiding down in the scores and stuff over here then. But that's fucking brilliant. Alrighty, we are back home now. No more was seen after that. So it was literally just the two for that day. I'm going to call it a video there. We'll be getting back out very, very shortly though. Just hopefully we get a little bit of better luck. It's just that today just wasn't that great. We had 2 stunning individuals, so I'm very happy about that. But yeah, we're going to call it a day, and thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll put some more photos of the adders I've taken. So, goodbye.